All right, some cooler air is moving in after we hit that record 81 degrees for today's date at the airport. Our old record was 80 degrees. We're expecting a cool down, but it's going to be pretty quick just Sunday, and then we have a warmer week ahead. When we get these warm ups this time of year in the winter, that can bring in the chance for early fog in the early morning hours, so we'll have to watch for that most mornings this week. Might change a little day to day, but it looks like the ingredients will be there. Right now, 60 degrees in New Orleans. We've seen upper 50s to around 60, and this has settled in pretty fast. At the 6 p.m. show, we were around 70 degrees, so we've dropped a good 10 degrees or so as this cooler air is working in. This is not a really strong Arctic front, but it is bringing in some cooler air with these north winds a bit breezy at times. Again, our afternoon highs were around 80 degrees for a very spring-like feel, but we're going to get back a little closer to normal temperatures for this time of year tomorrow, and then we'll be warmer again for the work week. But here's the front. We did have a couple of spotty showers. Homa got almost a quarter inch of rain. The New Orleans airport got about 0.02 inches of rain, so not a whole lot, but certainly some spotty showers earlier today as the front approached. Tomorrow we start with clouds. We see some clearing through the day. It looks like a really beautiful Sunday as surface high pressure gets close. And then once it surges off to the east of us in the next day or two, that is our formula for getting those south winds, warms us up, and we're looking at 70s and probably around 80 degrees back in the 7-day forecast. Tonight, though, low temperatures north to south, upper 40s to lower 50s. So cooler, a few clouds, and those winds up to about 10 or 12 miles per hour. Tonight, there's a gorgeous moon. You may have already seen it, the full supermoon. There's also a meteor shower, but David Williams at the Pontchartrain Astronomy Society let me know that these two kind of fight each other out. If you have a full supermoon, it makes it really hard to see meteors. So just to let you know, the Quadrantids meteor shower, which is typically a good one, does officially peak tonight, but it doesn't look like great viewing with that bright full moon in place. Later in the year, David assures me there are going to be some that are going to line up just right, so we can look forward to those. Tomorrow, temperatures around 65. It'll be cooler and pleasant. Northeast winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then we warm up pretty fast. Monday, we're back to around 70. Then after that, we're middle 70s. And I have Thursday, maybe around 80 degrees. When this happens, again, we have that warmer air surging from the Gulf, from the south winds over these cooler land areas at night and cooler water. And that creates a scenario where we start to see that condensation along the surface. So that's our fog formula. So we'll be watching for that this week. And then next weekend, it looks like we're going to have our next front with, I have near 30, maybe up to 40% rain chance. So might be kind of like this front that we had this weekend where we don't get a whole lot of rain, but there is going to be a chance Friday and Saturday particularly. We also start Carnival this week on January 6th. So the Joan of Arc parade on Tuesday looks gorgeous. It'll be cool, perfect weather really for a Joan of Arc parade, which I really like, mostly clear skies, and looks very pleasant for that kind of smaller French Quarter parade, which a lot of people like. 7-day forecast shows our temperatures going up Tuesday, jumping to mid, maybe upper 70s, and then Wednesday and Thursday we're close to 80. Friday still a chance for rain, and we'll also be turning a bit breezy toward the end of the week as we anticipate that next front, which will move through. It looks like sometime late Friday to Saturday. Exact timing still needs to be ironed out as the models aren't doing the greatest job just yet. But it does look like a decent chance for a few showers Friday, probably into Saturday too. And this next one is not a giant, really, really strong front, but it does look like it'll cool us down with a pretty modest but decent cool down for next weekend again.